Greetings! Welcome to me and Charu and Intuition Oracle Readings. This is the weekly reading for masculine. I did a bit delay, but I actually got the messages earlier, that is the cards, but then I, I got a bit delay while posting it to YouTube. But now I'm, without making any delay, I'm just doing it right now. So here comes the reading for you. The first card for you, masculine, is Are You Flipping Sad? Are you flipping sad is kind of giving me intuition that something could happen to you in a party, and that thing could be like there could be something mishap could happen with you, like say a very small argument with someone, and your right cheek will get something on it. If the thing is that kind of massive, so this is the kind of first intuition I got. The second one I got is like. You could get a small kiss on your cheeks, but it's like 30% chance you could get it. But then you could question about the kind of sweet moments you have had with your real, true twin flame. And the third intuition which I get for you is like, if it's late night, you did partying, and now you're returning home. Suppose you are with someone, then what will be next? You got two choices. Number one, drop that person in that person's home, or to take that person with you. So what you could do that. So it's like there could be two possibilities which could happen in your life. The thing is that what you're going to do. So this is kind of a kind of twin flame irony is there, where your twin flame is really responding and reacting. I guess more than responding, it's reacting. And you're the one who is going to develop the skills inside. So if this kind of thing is going to happen, you'll be the first person who will understand and evaluate the situation. Like sometimes some people say easily that, oh no, if I was there I would have definitely taken a chance, but then if that chance comes to you, you could have said no. So what will you do? Yes or no depends on you. The next card for you is Listen My Words. These are all the positive cards. Listen My Words is like you're sending something to your twin flame in a form of whistle, music, whatever. You're sharing it to your twin flame and she is listening to you. But then what do you expect exactly? That is the most important thing. If we take example of a flower and a bee, then who is calling whom? The bee is calling the flower, or the flower is calling the bee. So it's like when both of them are together, it is the ultimate thing. So you are definitely missing your twin flame, but the question is that when will you contact your twin flame and how? The next card for you is Flowers. So definitely it's a kind of rosy day for you, but then there is possibly that 30% chance you would get some people around you who will be flirtatious, who would act flirtatious around you. 70% you will be in the memory of someone regarding your twin flame or anyone else. So 70% chance that you're going to think about someone, and instead of doing some practical outlook, you will be in the inside of someone. The next card for you is Blink Your Eye. So this is the time when you are actually not with your twin flame. You're with someone, and that someone could give you a hint that I want to be with you. That's a straight intuition I got. So it's like there could be a signal, a sign. You could meet that person anywhere. You could have a kind of eye-to-eye communication, but then that is a mixed signal to you. But then again, the greatest question, what will you do? If you really have a wonderful and heightened twin flame experience or twin flame elevation, then you would be definitely stunned, because your twin flame will definitely try you not to take a negative step. So that will be a drastic thing in your life. The next card for you is Look Into My Eyes. So suppose if this thing happens, then 50% chance is that you would be fallen into that person's trap, or that person's lust, love, whatever you may call it. 50% chance depends that the way you would communicate with your twin flame. Not that every masculine is going to appear, or every masculine is going to have this kind of experience, but then the rest 50% is definitely going to happen. You will be inclined to communicate with your twin flame lover. The only question which aligns with you is that what you're going to do. Are you going to contact her, your twin flame, or you're going to think about her in dreams? So I guess that I get the feeling like you would try to be sexual in your dreams. You would try to communicate with your twin flame in a sexual manner. But then the question is that why don't you communicate with your twin flame directly? Why? This is the question this question's answer lies within your heart, which you are keeping away as a secret. The next card for you is I feel close to your heart. This is the way when you are actually feeling the intuitions of your twin flame. She's sending you signals and you are receiving it, but the question is that when you are going to respond to it. When? Your twin flame is actually listening to you. She's sending you signals and you are feeling it. You could have the feeling, but then what you're going to do with those signs and those signals, because those are really heightened signals. The next card for you is practical advice. At this moment, 20% you would take in charge and you would start to draw your life away from your twin flame. 60% chance your friends could drive you crazy by giving you some nasty advice, and remaining 20% is that when divine will guide you and you would try to think about your twin flame in a positive manner. The next card for you is outdoor. Well, this card is a kind of a leading piece when you are going to interpret the divine manner. Somewhere when you'll do outing or when you will go to a certain place for shopping, you will meet with the person, you'll see the person with whom you were just for some time, and you will see that now that person who used to be so much friendly with you is with someone else. Or you will come to know something about that person that you will say that, what have I done? So it's like a kind of repent situation would come in your life at the same moment. 60% chance could happen that you will think about your twin flame at least for 20 minutes, especially in the evening, when you will see some couples and you will see a person from that couple who would look exactly like her, and you will just think about your twin flame, that if she was with you, then your life would have been great, or would have been the best. So you will fall in thinking about her, but then the question is that when, how, and likewise. The next card for you is I love you. So this is a kind of solitude. You will express it, and 60 to 80% chances that masculine will try to communicate with the twin flame. It is a very positive thing, but it will all come when you have all gone through lots of hardships in your life and you are totally surrendering to the divine, and you're saying that I need to talk to her. May I enter in her life again? So that could be a question which will come in your life. So if you follow divine, be sure you're going to do that. Now let's move on to the energy reading for you. The first card for you is Amazing Wings. So definitely it's a kind of thing when you will be honored with someone who will try to act flirtatious with you. So this card gives mixed signal, like 80% signals when you are with someone else, and 20% is that when you are receiving signals from your twin flame. So what matters is to whom you are giving the weightage, to that person or your true twin flame. The next card is Understanding Emotions. This card will come when you will be getting dizzy, or you would have taken lots of drinks. You're sleeping somewhere and now you're dreaming, or after waking up you're just thinking what is happening. Maybe in that state you are just staying there for 45 hours on the bed. Then you would think about your twin flame, knowing that she is the one who is everything for you. If it is about soulmate, then You would think like, I'm not treating her well, and I should let her go. Or maybe you could even think that she's with someone else. But if it's about twin flame or just about simple lover, then you would be thinking like, I need her. So this kind of cross-match thing could come in and enter your life. The next card for you is what you miss. So what you miss is like 20 to 40% chance you would end up with someone else. But that someone else would definitely get broken up in that same day or same evening, because you will come to know that the person is having different people in her life more than you. So you would definitely feel it nasty and you would just take away. You would just run away from that thing. The next card for you is let us stand up. This is where you will try to raise your self-esteem. You will turn back your ego. You will throw it out and saying that I have done lots of things. Now I should go back to my feminine. The next card for you is I need your hug. Is when you are requiring hug from your twin flame. When you want to surrender yourself with the divine. Surrender yourself to your twin flame, to your soulmate, to your lover, knowing that when you are getting this hug, you just feel butterflies, just feel the calmness that no one can give you from this life. This kind of calmness can only be taken when you are with a spiritual person, when you are with your mom, with your dad, with your beloved sister, beloved brother, when you are with your bestest best friends who is always taking care of you and only has a positive outlook towards you, and when you are with your twin flame or soulmate. Apart from that, no one else can give you this kind of happiness in the world. The next card for you is sleepless nights. This card could come when you will be with your lover with having intention of doing some things which should make both of you happy. This situation could come and enter in your life if you allow yourself to expand. I mean, so many people are there who are just afraid to follow the divine. They just question that what is divine or what is destiny. Destiny is something which leads you to lots of chaotic situations. It is like, say, you just take your car out and you just said, okay, I'll reach my office. So your day would be great. You said, wow, today my destiny is so good. And while returning, there's a scratch on your car, or just meet with a small accident or something happened. You just feel, this is so bad. So that is the tactics of destiny, to manipulate you. While divine never manipulates you, it presents you the greatest gift. You're waiting patiently for 15 years. And now when you see your lover or your twin flame, and when you just put your head on her shoulder, you would literally sleep because you get that kind of calmness. So this is about you for the positive outlook. Now let's look at the reverse cards for you. The first card for you is candlelight. Candlelight is like you are requiring to clear your circle. There is possibility that someone has done some bad mishap on you, send some positive energy around you, and because of that you would feel lots of difficulties in your life. And trust me, only you can explain it, what is happening with you. If you try to explain it to someone else, that this is happening with me and this is something more than that, this is not natural, no one is going to believe that. But only you know it. How does it feel when you are going through it? So just try to remember stronger, just try to remember stronger and try to remove that whatever it is on yourself. The next card for you is running time. So this is a kind of critical approach to you. If you feel that you have been done an energy attack, or someone has an energy attack on you, try to remove it as soon as possible. Try to seek some spiritual help, do some Reiki, get some Reiki, or do some meditation. More than that, do the prayers, do the blessing, whatever thing is possible to you, just do it. Because when this card comes, that is candlelight and then running time, that is a critical notion to you, that do not waste time in doing something. You could be wasting time by saying that, okay, I'm doing something, I'm enjoying some movies, watching something, or I'm just doing time pass, whatever. If you waste your time when you are going through an energy attack, then trust me, you would really fall into the dark future. and then question yourself who is going to help you and who is going to take out from that kind of stuff. The next card for you is you are forgetting something. That means if there has been any ex in your life, or if there has been someone who is having lust or who is just having jealousy about your real twin flame relationship, that person is going to backfire on you, and you could be fallen in trap, and you could be an easy prey for them because they could do something on you regarding energy stuff. The next card for you is emotional comeback. So beware. Some people could try to manipulate themselves, manifest themselves in such a way that you could feel like that they are meant for you and not your true twin flame. So just get away from it. I mean, if you don't understand what is twin flame, or should you really trust this twin flame interpretation, or does this exist, twin flame relationship, and likewise, then trust me, you won't understand about it at all. No, you won't understand it until the time you have spent 20 to 40 years together. And when you are in old age, or when you are together, or any one of you leaves, then you will understand what does it mean by having a twin flame or soulmate. Because when you are without her, the world will be by your side, but you will be by her side only. And you will be alone, no matter wherever you go. You go to any temple, any church, any mosque, wherever you go on the road, you go anywhere, traveling, doing hobbying, whatever, you will fail literally, because now that eternal part of yourself has gone. So if you really trust and believe on divine, be with your twin flame as soon as possible. Because money could come and go in real life, but love is eternal, and without love there is nothing in life. It's like, say, someone is saying, hey, I can play games, I can do drive. Suddenly accident happens, that person loses hands. Now what he's going to do, just tell me. Or anyone never think about how a blind person is walking on the road. I personally have seen some blind people, I mean, they just do it as a routine. In that much traffic, in biggest city in India, that person is just moving easily, getting out of the bus and just then traveling from this end to that end without anyone's help is not a joke. For me, if I was there, I would have been scared to death. But that person is not scaring at all. His expression is like, this is my routine. Because divine is with him. I mean, have you seen that any blind person is ever hit by any truck or anything? But those people who can watch, who can see, definitely get hit by any bus or truck. And we just name it bad luck. No, it's not bad luck, it's destiny. So if you believe destiny, go ahead, because then it will manipulate you. And if you believe divine, then divine is something which can make you feel amazing and awesome. So the next card for you is hold my hand. Hold my hand is like first, before that, there's emotional comeback. Right after you're forgetting something. So emotional comeback is like that person could try to communicate with you, could try to enter in your life again, and then hold my hand, where you would try to be with someone apart from your twin flame. So just trust me, it is not a good choice. And the next card for you is hurt within. So that person could showcase you the feelings that she is really hurt, but do not trust on that person's face. Believe your twin flame is actually hurt, and it is her emotion which is carried by this person. Do not misinterpret this. The next card for you is I want my relationship back. This is a two-way backfire. See, you want to go ahead with your twin flame. That is one point. Now, another person who is coming for you from the back, or just from someone else, from something different dimension, whatever, wants you to be in her life. This is a two-way street. You have to choose yourself when you will end up with your twin flame. If not, then you will end up with someone else, and you will end up your life in a very, very bad way. The next card for you is someone is interfering. It is a really, really, really bad thing. if you are being caught by energy stuff, then try to remove it. I mean, you could feel like that I'm just saying something superficial. How to say that? Well, just before 3 days before, I had a dream of my friend's sister's ex-husband. I mean, I call her as my sister, so I take care of her. I think about her, and suddenly that day he appeared in my dream. It has never happened. He just appeared, and we were driving, and we were in the same car, and then he just disappeared. And when I wake up, I mean, just after 2 minutes, I just wake up. I just find out my neck is aching too much. Then I come to know it's kind of energy attack happened on me. And at the same day, when she was trying to communicate with me, she tried so many phone calls to me. Even her now, she married again, so her now husband just tried to call me again, but I wasn't reachable to him. So finally, when I talked to her, she just said that she is really feeling bad and having very bad health. So this attack happened not just on me but on her. But then, see, this could happen to you too, because I have personally gone through it, and my cards were really very drastic. And this is not something very normal. This is beyond that, beyond understanding, because when energy attack happens, you don't know what is going to happen with you and what will it do. It's just like, say, have you seen the Final Destination thing? I guess in any of the films, any of the 5 films, there is a picture where, you know, there's a scene where a person is in spa kind of thing, and there he reaches to his final destination. Can you believe that this thing happens in that kind of place? But this happens. Or a kind of cup gets broken and the water falls and then something happens. I mean, is this natural? So trust me, if energy attacks on you, and if you feel that this is something terrible, go to find any spiritual healer as soon as possible. Do not waste time. This is really very bad thing, because if it goes beyond that, you don't know what will happen. The next card for you is planning. So planning is like you're again caught into the bad hands. Try to remove yourself from that person's scissor. The next card for you is you forgot something. So here you will try to align with your twin flame in an aggressive manner. You will try to reach out to her because now you know you need her. Because the only and the ultimate thing, if you fail all these things, is to get energy from your twin flame, and you will do that. And it is because of selfishness and not for the love. And the final card for you is emotional outburst. Here you will see yourself ending into really aggressive nature, where you will bombard on her saying that why this happened to us, because you are actually being attacked by energy. So if you truly divinely go to your twin flame and say sorry, or just express something, gratitude, and saying that I want to be with you, all the pain will go away easily at one shot if you allow yourself to divine. If you try to deceive, then you would end up into a really bad way. But if you truly surrender yourself to the divine forever, then you'll be well taken care of. Now the 3 energy cards for you. The first one is clearing aura. So as I'm telling you, it's really very much important to clear your aura. If you find something is happening to you, even without knowing it, for example, suppose you take an app from Android or iOS or whatever kind of thing, or even on desktop, and that app deals something about supernatural things, or if you watch a serious supernatural thing, or you just feel like that you are just going to a road and suddenly your car or your bike just stopped working, something happens, or some light flashes, or whatever things happens, something unnatural, then just try to correct this mistake. The next card for you is manipulating, and the third card for you is engaging. So manipulating is like someone will manipulate with you, manipulate with your soul. So when you are in this format of human being, you are looking through the eyes and not to the eternal eyes. Eternal eyes will be open when you are with your twin flame, or when you are connected to your all spiritual chakra. And this is really, really, really important. If you have really gone through it, when you have opened all your auras, then you are really a wonderful person who can see beyond anything. Until that time, you won't know what is happening. And the third card for you is engaging. Is like someone will engage with you. So it's like, say, if you take a photo with you and your friend, you would find someone literally into that film, into that picture. A kind of dot, a kind of spear, a kind of figure. It could happen, literally appear. If this has happened with you, just try to clear. So all in all, this reading is about a kind of negative appearance in your life. So beware and try to stay focused. And what can I say? Lots of blessings. Take care. Bye bye.